Have you ever wondered if joy could survive the kind of grief that splits your soul in two? I've walked through that darkness, and somehow, piece by piece, light found its way back in. The day I lost my only son, Logan, the world fell silent. Colors faded, laughter felt foreign, and I remembered asking myself, will I ever feel joy again? This video isn't a how-to on healing, because grief doesn't follow instructions. There's no 5-step plan, no finish line. This is a sacred invitation to witness how I climbed out of the darkness, not all at once, but one flicker of light at a time. Grief hit me like a storm I never saw coming. One day, I was Logan's mama. The next, I was lost. Suddenly, life as I knew it vanished, and in its place, a deafening, suffocating quiet. I didn't want to talk, I didn't want to move, and I definitely didn't want to get better, as they say. But something happened when I finally stopped fighting the stillness and simply sat there. It was there, in the silence, that I began to feel God's presence. Not fixing me, just holding me. Scripture says, weeping may endure for a night, but joy comes in the morning. Psalms 35. A song played that reminded me of Logan. A butterfly landed near my feet. Bryden laughed, and I heard his daddy in his voice. At first, I just brushed these moments off. Grief told me not to trust them. But something deeper whispered, there's still light here. Joy didn't rush in like a flood. It tiptoed in, soft and sacred. And slowly, I let it in, without guilt, without explanation, just a quiet yes. I didn't wake up one day healed. There was no big revelation. There were just tiny choices I made. A short walk, journaling through the ache, saying yes to dinner when I wanted to say no and stay hidden. I started building routines that honored my grief, but also made space for grace. Self-care became sacred. Creativity and stillness and connection. They weren't luxuries anymore. They were how I breathed every day. I stopped chasing the old version of joy, the kind that once lived in vacations, celebrations, and picture-perfect moments. Instead, I welcomed a new kind, the joy that shows up in my morning tea, in a breeze that smells like home, in Bryden's smile when he says, I love you, Nana. Grief didn't disappear. It still walks beside me, but now joy walks there too. And together, they've made my soul deeper and softer, but more alive. Now, 10 months later, I don't just survive, I live, and I carry Logan's light with me in everything I do. I create, I speak, and I write, and I show up for others who are walking this same valley because I know how dark it can get. I know what it feels like to wonder if light will ever return. So if you're in that place today, you're not alone. And this video, it's your invitation to breathe, to hope, and to begin again. If you're hurting right now, I see you. And more importantly, heaven sees you. I'm Angela Frazier, carrying the torch my son left behind. Through every valley, God has been faithful, and I'm here to remind you, your story's not over. There's purpose in your pain. Be sure to hit the subscribe button for more faith-filled content, stories of healing, and Logan's legacy. And you can also follow us on Facebook and Instagram for daily encouragement. Download your free devotional, Beauty in the Valley, inspired by Logan's journey at the link below. And share your own story in the comments. I'd love to hear from you. And if this video touched your heart, please share it with someone who needs hope today. With love always, Angela and Logan.